Alrighty, awesome. Hi, I'm Roger.
Hi there, I'm Sophia.
You've been connected to us because through our friends at Persona, and that's a great thing because we trust them and they trust you, which means you're good.
We love connecting to people who do awesome work. You guys are the heroes out there.
So you've made great impact. And what we're hearing is you're looking out, you're looking for something new, you're looking to make a career change. And that's a really great place to start.
We've been through our career change ourselves. How was yours like?
Okay, so for me, I was tapped on the shoulder for about 20 years, you know, they will tap on the shoulder. And yeah, I was successful at the business class travel, all the perks of a great salary. And I would go home and I wasn't quite happy about work.
Yeah, you were always tired. Come back and say, I'm so tired.
Yeah,
and I'm not.
I would complain about my job, right? So successful, but I should be happy, right? And that's a little contradiction going on, and I struggled with it. So what to do? You go back and you climb the corporate ladder for another few years, and until there was some restructuring. So there's restructuring. I was asked to report into a different team, and I just didn't align to what the team was going to be doing. It didn't fit me. So I think what happened there was I couldn't play the charade anymore. It was like, I'd say that the tank was empty in the tank. And for me, that was a moment of truth. That was when I had a lot of freedom all of a sudden to go off and have those active discussions, to really start to explore what would be that work that I would love, right? And I wanted to get back to that. And that was the start of a journey, which led to some really nice things happening and finding my work that was going to be much more aligned to who I was. How about you?
I went through a career change myself. It was in 2009. It was I was already an executive search consultant in Aquint, and 2009 we got a new boss, and it was not a good year. It was a global financial crisis. I didn't do well, and near the end of the third quarter, he sat me down and he said, make 2 placements in the next 2 months or your role is redundant. That it caught me by surprise, and it really affected me. I think I was sitting down there and I was thinking to myself, what's wrong with me? Did I do something wrong? Am I incompetent? That this is happening to me. And I went back. I told you about it.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Reassured me that I'm good. I love my work. I had a stellar performance in 2008. It's not about me. So I knew that I wasn't gonna stay longer in the company with this boss. I looked out and I realized that, my gosh, my boss is not the only one that does things like that. Any industry that is really about people, it's about talent. I find managers who treat their people like robots, to be controlled by the numbers. You don't hit your numbers, out you go, in with the next one. And just constant churn. And I was asking myself, is this really an industry, a profession that I want to be associated with? I didn't like it. As I started, questioning my profession, and all this during this time, there was this little bird, in my ear that's just chirping, saying, go do your own thing, go do your own thing. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, I just said, I'll start a company. I'll do, I'm still doing executive search, but I'm gonna do it my way, with, following my own principles. So that's how Persona was formed. Yeah, and what I learned there is that, my work doesn't define me. The industry is like that, but I don't need to accept it. I can define my work. I can create my own change. Yeah, so 7 years later, we're here.
So we've learned through working with some of the best talent across Asia about this concept of doing work that you love. It's around making work personal to you. And what we'd like to do is share a little bit about that with you. And yeah, let's take a look at that now. Work Made Personal is a reflection of your passion and purpose. It's not the work you do because your boss says so. It's the work you can't stop doing. It's going to be the work you do when no one else is watching. People tell me about work-life balance, and no, we don't agree. We believe in work-life integration. And I think we all know someone who's making work personal out there. And their trouble is not working. Their trouble is taking a step back now and again to take a breath because they love their jobs so much. And good old Warren Buffett. There comes a time when you ought to start doing what you want. Take a job you love. You will jump out of bed in the morning. I think you're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs you don't like just because you think it will look good on your resume. Isn't that a little bit like saving up sex for your old age?
Now, how do we define work made personal? We believe that work is made personal when there is an alignment of your passion, your purpose, and your power. Now, passion, it's about having that trust and courage to be you. And you're doing what you love. When you're doing what you love, you can't stop. Purpose, it's about living larger than self. You matter. You are helping people, you have customers, you're helping solve a problem for them. Power, it's about taking action and leading others to take action as well. It's all in the doing. Your power comes from your mastery. You are good at something. Now, how do we make work personal? It's in 3 simple steps. The first step is to define your work made personal. What is your passion? What is your purpose? And what is your power? Then ask yourself, how do these 3 align? After you have defined your work made personal, you then look at where you are. We always begin from where we are. You are already sitting on a mountain of value. You have done good work. So package it up. Share it with others. Be proud of it. After you have defined your work made personal and you know where you are, you then start that job search. Seek out roles that align with your work made personal. Take a step towards that work made personal. You'll probably need to seek it out. It's not going to fall on top of your head from the sky. You probably will also need to co-create it. Now, why aren't more of us making work personal? We have interviewed thousands of candidates, and we find that they typically go about their job search in 2 ways. So the first group, it's a group of people who love the new and the exciting. They go on to LinkedIn, they look at the job postings, and then they go, whoa, this is interesting. This is new. I can do this. And they jump into the role. 1 or 2 years later, this role is no longer exciting, and they move again. 5 years down the road, 4 jobs later, they wonder how they have ended up looking like a job hopper. The second group, they're good at what they do, they love what they do. Sometimes they do want to do something new, but they don't know what that looks like. And so they don't try. Now, the good thing about these people is that, because they are good at what they do get tapped on their shoulder. And they will change a job, maybe for more money, bigger title, bigger responsibilities. But the jobs are not that different. 5 years down the road, they look back and they wonder why they have not moved much. They feel like they have been stuck. So what's happening here is that I think they start where they are and they go towards their next job. But without defining your work made personal, it becomes too easy to bend or to take that job in front of you or get distracted.
Work made personal is not new, the concept. The challenge is taking action to turn your ideas into reality. And this is a struggle. And Fight Club is to really help you get things done to make that change happen in your life. Fight Club is both online and offline components. So you're going to find you have time to take at home to do the reflection. You can do that online. And you're also going to have time face-to-face with a persona coach to really challenge yourself and get your ideas down, right? And it's really to help you clearly articulate what is that fight you really want to have. We call that fight the good fight. Now, Fight Club is a culmination of 2 years of prototyping and testing. We know it works. We've helped hundreds of people through their career transition. And yes, it's a tough program. And that's why we called it Fight Club, because you really got to challenge yourself, and you've also got to, define what is that work made personal to you. But it's worth it. It's worth it to be your best self. Let us help you find your work made personal. You could be the best kept secret in town, and we often find this the case. Let us help package you up, make you more visible, desirable, and irresistible in the market. And really known for the work that you love to do, and get the right opportunities knocking on your door. Alrighty, welcome back. Hey, thanks for watching our intro to Work Made Personal and the Fight Club. If you'd like to know more, just drop us an email. We'll send you some more details about Fight Club.
How would you feel if your next job is something that you're excited about?
I'd feel good.
I mean, really excited.
I'd feel really good.
You're bouncing out of bed, and you come to work, and you're doing you're doing something that's bigger than yourself. You know that you're making an impact.
Yeah, I'd jump pretty high out of bed. It'd be good.
Yeah. There's something very irresistible about somebody who knows what he or she wants. So present your best to the world, because anything less is a disservice to you and to the good work that you've done. I mean, I think it's a disservice to the world.
Yeah, that's right. And the world desperately needs good people like you to stand up, fight the good fight, and make a difference out there that matters. It's like there's a world of opportunity just waiting. There's not enough good people. And I think the key thing there is, why would you give up your greatest competitive advantage? No one is as good as being you than you, so don't give it up. That's right. Okay, so from us, it's bye for now, and hope to hear from you soon.
All the best.